What's going on, everybody? We are back and better than ever.
What's poppin'?
Poppin' for My Future Self podcast.
How are we liking the podcast?
I know, guys. How are you liking the podcast?
I like it.
I love it.
I like to talk.
I love to talk.
So it's a nice little outlet moment.
If you're new here to the For My Future Self family, I'm Callie.
And I'm Serina. I was going to say Serena again.
I know. You said that like what?
Serina.
Callie. Yeah, so nice to meet you guys. Welcome to our podcast and welcome back to everyone who's been tuning in. Thank you so much for all the love we've been getting. Honestly, we didn't think we would get this much good feedback, but we're really appreciative of all that, all of the support. So thank you guys so much. So what are we going to get started with today? What are we doing?
We don't want to get deep into topics. I mean, we have topics to talk about, but we just don't feel like it. And if we don't feel like it, we're not going to do it.
Yeah, that should be a life motto. If you don't feel like it.
We had fun playing the We're Not Really Strangers game.
Yeah, I really like that game from last time.
So I kind of wanted to start off with it. I don't know if we'll play the whole time or if we're gonna dive into anything else based on the question.
Okay. Ta-da. All right. So don't worry about it. If you heard a noise, everyone, if you're just listening,
but you should watch.
Don't worry about it. But watch it. YouTube. Okay. All right. Do you want to start? You can pick one. Okay.
It's the same one. Both players share something you're most grateful for in this current moment.
I love that. Wow. Yeah. What a card.
I know.
Okay.
Let's start.
What am I most grateful for in this current moment? I want to say, my life. I'm glad I woke up today. Not everyone can have that. So I'm grateful for today, waking up. It's a beautiful day outside. It is kind of hot.
It is really hot.
But I'm glad I have my strength, my life, and everything. And I'm grateful for you.
You too, girl. I feel like I'm grateful because I feel like we have everything we need.
Yeah.
Everything we need to survive and to live a happy life.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say on that. No, because recently I watched a YouTube video about people in the Philippines, the poor side of it, and they literally scramble for trash, scrambled for food from fast food or restaurants. They go in their trash.
Yeah, it's called
It's like a business. Oh, you know about it? Okay, I saw a video about it, and they just remake it, and it's good. And
they literally grab. Say you didn't finish your food right here. They would grab whatever you have in the trash. They would remake it, recook it
in a pot
into a whole new thing. And it's called bug. If you don't know what bug means, in my family, we use it as to just hit it against something or bug it or just shake it so the dirt can come off. But literally that's what they do in certain regions of the Philippines. They just take whatever that everyone else threw away to make it into a new dish, a new meal.
And it made me feel oh crap, I have nothing to complain about right now.
No, honestly, in the more general perspective, we don't. I feel like we're pretty blessed, especially living here and growing up in America. It's very blessed. Have you ever been to the Philippines?
Hell yeah.
I've been only one time.
I've been 3 times.
Ooh, how old were you for each time?
4 years old, I think.
Okay.
And then again when I was in high school, probably 14, 15.
Okay.
And then I went when I was 21 or 22.
Okay, those are good ages.
I loved it. I want to go back, but I want to go in more vacation mode because every time I go to the Philippines, it's always seeing family, and of course it's always fun, and my parents always want to see their family, but I would never been to the vacation spots,
resorts. I want to go to a resort and the beach,
or anything like that. So if I were to redo it, I would. Obviously, I was younger then, so I didn't have money.
I know.
I would rather do it more.
Do it big.
VIP style.
Yeah, I've only been one time, and that was 2019, and
it's kind of recent.
Pretty recent, right before the pandemic. Thank God.
Wait, I think we talked.
Did we talk about
2018.
Are you in 2018? Okay, yeah. So. But yeah, it was an amazing experience. The food, bomb. Everything is better in the Philippines. Hashtag. That's no wonder why I always see that hashtag. Everything's so much better. The fruit, the food, pristine.
I miss the food.
I really miss the
food. But I did miss the food here in America. I
did.
Was there for a while.
But tell me why here in the Sacramento region, I'm gonna need people to get every auntie and to please band together. Band together and please can we have a really good Filipino restaurant?
Because in the Bay Area, which I go there often, there's so many. Just come up here. Come on.
There's hella Filipinos here, girl. okay, we're calling the attention of all of our fellow people. Please, for the good of mankind.
There's Philippines and Rancho Cordova. I will say that.
There is. I think good. You did a review on it.
I posted it. It's good.
But we need more for the amount of people we need a red ribbon. We
need a Max's Manila.
They used to have it in Mac.
We did,
but they took it away.
Yeah.
Why? I don't know.
But now I'm hungry. Anyway.
I know. But yeah, the last time. And I just love the food. But going back on to like the video you saw about Bug, going to the Philippines was definitely a very big culture shock. Because it was my very first time. I'm already older, like I've lived my life. But we didn't go to visit family. We just went for a vacation. And so when we stayed in Makati. We stayed in like Manila area. Very busy, a lot of people. But when we saw like the living situations like outside of like, the touristy areas, I was like, oh my goodness. It's tough. Like you'd see, like I saw kids, like babies, this by themselves walking, asking for food and things like that. I'm just like, oh my God, I could never imagine this life. It was just really put things into perspective for me.
You need a trip like that too.
Everyone needs a trip like that to your homeland just to see, because it just puts everything so different.
I also feel like a celebrity when I'm there. Yeah,
because you're from America, girl. They can sense you. They sense you. Okay, they don't even. You don't even have to talk. You don't have to do anything. You just stand there.
Because I wanted to be cute and wear cute outfits.
Really?
You're supposed to be.
Well, I wore regular outfits.
Well, not what they would be wearing. Like.
Yeah, but obviously they know. My dad, my mom, they're like, don't talk. Don't speak. Because I don't speak Tagalog. I mean, like, I understand it a little bit. I can do conversational, but I'm not fluent. And so, obviously, once I open my mouth, they're going to be like, oh my God, American.
Yeah.
Charge them more.
I think I understand Tagalog. And then when I got there, I was like, what'd you say? Because they be talking fast. They have these other extra words that I've not. Usually, I just
they have their own slang.
Together and I know what it means. Yeah. But
yeah, amazing. I wish I learned Tagalog. I know.
I want to go back soon.
So your mom and dad didn't speak to you in Tagalog?
They did. I understand. I don't know what it was, because you're probably in the same boat where like you just didn't try to speak it.
No, my parents didn't speak at all. They just spoke English the whole time. It's just they got so used to it. They were lazy.
I think,
they admit it.
We're here and we go to school here. They're like, speak English. I think if we had learned Tagalog first over English, it might have been a different story.
I know, but I grew up with a lot of friends that know both, and they're perfectly fine. That's the only thing I wish.
We always,
But yeah, I really want to learn. We'll learn. I mean, I watched, like teleseries and like the subtitles and like the OG like movies, dramats.
The
songs. Yep.
Oh God.
I love me some Tagalog songs. Okay, I could read it. But do I know what it means?
I could sing it.
I could sing it, but do I know what it means? Nope.
No, but I feel like they're always heartbroken in the songs.
It's very deep. Tagalog is very deep. Like, when you would translate it to English, it means more than what it would translate to. So, Tagalog's beautiful language. I just wish I knew it. Shout out to mom and dad.
I remember in, like, back in the day, Filipinos were so prideful, and we used to wear, like,
the flag, the zip-up, Manny Pacquiao shirts. Yeah. With the stars.
Girl.
They sold them in all the flea markets.
Oh my God, yeah.
I remember going to the palengke, tindahan. See, I know some words. Okay, what else? I wish I went to go to the Philippines. But yeah, that was a good question.
I gotta see.
I gotta start. Okay, let me try one.
I
know. Let me try to get another one. Based on what you know about me, do you have any Netflix recommendations?
Ooh,
this is a good one.
That's such a good question. You guys should get this game. It's
right.
such a, like, good ice.
Sponsor us.
Based on what I know about you, what would be a good show? I'm trying to think what's a good show right now.
On Netflix. Things keep getting rotated out in and out of Netflix.
It's new to Netflix, but it's been a show. But did you watch Insecure?
No.
You need to watch Insecure.
What is that?
You're gonna love it.
Okay, what's the premise?
It's comedy.
Okay. Ooh, I love comedy.
It's comedy, but it's like hella real.
Okay.
It's real. I can't really describe it.
I just have to watch it.
Hella
Insecure.
Funny. I might rewatch the series. Insecure.
You
know Issa Rae?
Yes.
She directed it and she's the main character.
Oh, what?
Freaking hilarious.
What has it been out? Like
it's been out. It was just on HBO.
Okay.
I don't have HBO anymore, so now it's on Netflix. I might watch it again.
Okay.
Oh my God, you're gonna like it. You have to watch it and then come back here and tell me your review. Okay. It's really good.
Okay. You're pretty funny and you have a good sense of humor. I want to say my all-time, if you know me, my all-time favorite show of all time is New Girl.
I watched that show.
You already watched it?
Yes.
Okay, it's not on Netflix anymore.
The humor. I think it's on
Hulu.
I have Hulu.
I recommend that show. I love comedy. I love romance. I can't do anything.
Say Black Mirror to you because
I'm a scaredy cat, but for Black Mirror, I watched only maybe 2 episodes out of the new season, and it's crazy.
With the astronauts.
Yeah.
Oh, that one got me.
Well, the very first one about Netflix.
It's kind of crazy.
Like Awful Joan or whatever. What it's called?
Joan is Awful.
Joan is Awful. That was crazy because it made me think like, okay, what are we really signing when we disclose? Like,
I don't be looking at that.
I don't look at it.
We're signing something.
So a show can be made.
Do we actually sign something when we sign it for Netflix? We probably do.
It's like a agreement thing.
God.
Right?
Anyway.
I think those were the only 2 episodes that my friends recommended to me because they know I get scared. But those were the best ones out of everything.
Finish the last one. But another show that I'm watching right now is called Terrace House.
Terrace House?
It's Japanese. I don't know if you would have liked it, though. That's why I didn't recommend it.
I like Japanese.
But it's a reality Japanese show where 3 girls, 3 guys. It's different seasons, so there's different locations and different people in each season. And they come together in a house, and then they just interact with each other, maybe fall for each other, that kind of thing. But the thing that makes it interesting is they're not like Americans, where Americans are just crazy and they'll make out just like in the second day of like being in a house with you know what I'm saying?
Right.
American like dating shows, but this one's just like they're genuinely trying to make friends, but then and the way when they do catch feelings, it's so modest and like innocent, and it's so cute. But
I don't know if this is on Netflix anymore. It might be on Hulu again, but. Have you seen The Challenge?
Mm-mm.
It's like a reality TV show wherein they do physical challenges, whether it be like physical or like
Korean?
No, that's Physical 100.
Oh, okay.
That was a good show. I loved that show. But you should finish it. That's a good show. Okay. But in this show, they bring in like other reality TV stars from America and like another country, and they would compete to do like physical challenges, like puzzles and stuff like that. And they're in it for like $1 million or whatever. But it's pretty entertaining. I also love Jersey Shore. Shout out to Jersey Shore.
That. I know that's a thing. I love me reality TV. I've taken a break from watching the trash TV because it's just like. But the dating shows like Love Island. I watched Love Island.
Love is Blind.
Love is Blind. Have to watch that.
Yeah, Jersey Shore was my
I didn't watch that. People were there's such a fandom with Jersey Shore, but I never.
You never watched it it came out when we were in like middle school.
Yeah, I watched like Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Okay,
and like a little bit of The Hills.
Okay, for Keeping Up with the Kardashians, I think I only remember watching it when it first came out because I remember the kids, like the girls, Kendall and Kylie.
The first,
I'm just like, okay, wait, I'm their age, so
before they became big. I love rewatching like the first 2-3 seasons because they're before all the surgery.
Yeah,
and all that.
Yeah, and like they're kind of not humble. Obviously, they're wealthy, but like just like the beginning of everything.
The beginning.
Yeah, I still need to finish it. It used to be on Hulu, like the whole Keeping Up, but they took it off. Now it's just The Kardashians. Yeah, so I don't know where the Keeping Up went.
I think it's still there. Not there?
It's not there.
Oh shit! I really want to watch those ones. What do you think about surgery?
Surgery?
Yeah. Now that I'm
honestly, I don't mind.
Fake titties, fake.
Do what you want. It's your money.
Same.
It's your body. Like if
Would
you want,
get surgery?
I have had conversations with people before. They're probably gonna get mad at me, but I've always wanted to try like filler.
Ooh, what?
Like lip filler. I just want to try it. If I don't like it, it's just gonna go away. But because like I have,
why not?
I don't know. Why not? But
you have nice lips already. That's what people are probably
Thank you. Yeah. I overline mine with makeup, but I just would love just to see the fullness. But I'm not opposed. I heard Botox is actually a good preventative.
I think I want that when I'm older.
But actually, you should get it when you're younger because what happens is it's more of a preventative than you trying to do it like when you're old, when you're nearly there. Yeah,
so probably my 30s.
Yeah. Go to a med spa.
I want to do like the lines on my face because I know these will get even more prominent as I get older.
I think I've been watching, or like I watched a video once about how what you consume can also cater to that too. Like there's certain vitamins that we are lacking in the normal population that can help with productivity of collagen, elasticity, all that stuff. It's just a whole science behind it, but I'm not opposed to surgery if people want to get it.
Heck yeah.
I guess I'm being open with it, but I've always wanted to see if it would be weird for me to get like an augmentation.
Oh,
because I'm really insecure. A lot of people, a lot of girls are like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah,
like, no, but I've always been really insecure about them, and I feel like they're they don't match me, but obviously other people think they do. But that's one thing I've always thought about, like an augmentation. But obviously I don't think I'll ever do it. It's just a thought. It's like a thought, but maybe like a little bit of lift it. I know my boyfriend would get mad at me. Sorry.
Same, my boyfriend doesn't want me to, but I think I have a good size.
You have beautiful lips.
It's gonna be too much.
I mean, do I need it? No. Do I want to try it? Yes. Will I ever do it? I don't know.
Yeah, if you want to, why not?
Why not? Why not? Why not? Okay, you're next. What about you? How do you feel?
Yeah, I don't care. I mean, sometimes the booty. I'm sorry, I was gonna be real.
Yeah, let's be real.
The booty ones,
the BBLs
be BBLing.
They be like in my face. They say good morning, good night.
But good for you. I mean, I'm not hating on it, but
the technology,
all the surgeries, I'm like,
the technology will get better.
It kind of looks.
I'm hoping, because sometimes
it look like an ant.
It needs to match the hip and the waist of the person. But obviously, they want that, like,
they want a package,
Fashion Nova, like
Fashion Nova,
Kim Kardashian with the fat ass.
Again, but we're all for the do what you want.
Do what you want.
For me, I'm scared of surgery, so I probably would never get anything
I would never
done.
cut. No
I
cutting.
Think I'm
fine.
Maybe a little inserting
type
situation
that's fine.
in my face, but nothing crazy.
Because God made us the way we are.
Yeah,
I'm very blessed. I love myself. Thank you so much. Blessings.
Thank you.
But if someone would give it to me for free, I would try the filler for sure.
Okay. I don't know if we can answer this one, but what about me is hardest for you to understand? Maybe that we're insecure and that we cry all the time, but on the outside we don't look like we do that.
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't think
there's hard for people like when you try to get a read on someone, we can't really figure out that.
I don't know.
We can skip that one. I don't know about that one.
What do you think is the hardest part of what you do for a living?
Wow.
We kind of touched on that,
strangers.
But what's one thing that stands out to you that is the hardest part of what you do?
I think the hardest part of what I do currently is, just trying to get your licenses and like certifications in order, in place, making sure that I have everything's according to code, or like, all that stuff. I think that's the hardest thing to get done when you're trying to create your own business and starting your own business in beauty. That you need, you need your license. You need to get through. You have to go through training. You have to go through school. It's a process. It takes a lot of money. So I think that, like, if anyone's ever thinking about getting into lashing, getting into anything in beauty, brows, waxing, esthetician, cosmetology, like everything, it requires hard work and it requires money. But that's the hardest part. I think just getting all your paperwork in order and your certifications in order for your business to get brought up to the next level. I think that's the hardest part.
Yeah, I agree. It's the preparation. I think with any business is like starting it up and building a reputation for yourself, because in real estate too, if you start off brand new, it's not like you're going to have clients right away. And even if you do get a client, you're probably not going to get paid until months, or like until a month or 2 or 3. And so I think it's being patient with the process and building that clientele. So that's the hard part, is because sometimes then you're going to feel like, shit, like I'm not making anything, like no one's coming to me. And I think the hardest part is the change in markets, because you have to know how to
maneuver,
navigate each one and strategize based on what's going on, because your clients could be worried or decide not to make the move or whatever it is. So it's just adapting. I think it's adapting to change constantly, because you don't know what's going to happen. It's economics. You're dealing with numbers. You're dealing with how the economy is going. And that's the side that I don't like. I mean, I love everything else about it, the fulfillment of helping others, and looking at properties is fun. I love homes in general and real estate. But when it comes to economics, I know that's a big part, and I'm doing my best to like learn about that stuff, but it's not my favorite part, and it's probably the hardest part to grasp.
Okay, so since we talked about the hardest parts and like what we don't like, I guess we can also talk about what we do like what you touched on, like you like helping people, like you want to elaborate on that a little bit more?
I think I always wanted to have a career where I helped people. Again, nursing wasn't one of, like, I thought that would be my way, but I found an outlet this way. when I give the keys to a buyer for their first home, the feeling is amazing. I remember a time where I had my very first seller that I was representing, really kind older couple, retired. They were moving to like their forever home, and this house just had a lot of sentimental value. And
probably lived in it for a long time.
I think the last time I saw them, because I had to do everything in person with them because they're older, they don't do like electronic signatures. So the last time I saw them, I got really emotional. I started crying because I was like, oh my God, this is probably the last time I'm going to see you guys, because they're moving to like a whole new city, an area. I don't even know if same state, but yeah, it was so emotional. But that was one of my pivotal moments of my career, where driving home from that, I felt like, wow, I freaking love this. I love the feeling of getting to have met these people, to have helped them through such a process for them. And even the wife cried. We were just hugging, and I couldn't stop crying. It was kind of embarrassing.
No, that's okay.
Because the guy was like an older guy that didn't really show much emotion, but I could tell like he was feeling a little sentimental. And I gave him like a painting of like their house, so they can always have it to like remember it.
It must be hard to let go of like a place where they've dwelled for so long. You know, all those memories. Of course, you're gonna have attachment to it, and obviously you're gonna level on them. And I would definitely cry. Oh my God, it makes me. I'm like tearing up just thinking about it.
Oh yeah, she's a crier.
I'm a crier, but no, I'm thinking about, okay, what if my parents sold my childhood home?
Right.
I'd be pissed. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you're dealing with all type of emotions.
Yeah.
But
for me, I love, again, like helping people feel the best that they want to feel, like being their best selves. Obviously, I'm here to help you enhance of whatever you have or make you feel confident in yourself. I think that in the beauty industry, that's literally like the goal, right?
Yeah, make people feel good.
Make you feel good, and I'm here to help you take care of yourself. Like I'm one of the steps into your self-care like regimen, and that's dope because I'm part of your little routine, and it makes me feel like I'm part of your lives, and it's amazing. I think that's the best part. I'm a creative,
people
so
look
like
forward to seeing you.
They do. They're like,
oh
my God, I can't wait to get my lashes done. Even the ones that choose to come back, I think that's what makes me feel valid,
right,
or validated. Like they like my work, and they're loyal. Like they stay with me, which is a crazy thing to think about, because you can go to anybody, like, and I'm not going to be mad. There's so many talented artists out there that do lashes, but for you to choose to constantly come back to me, like whether you're far away,
they build that trust.
It feels
good.
It feels good. It fuels me. It definitely fuels me. I want to say like a lot of my clients are not even from Sacramento.
Oh, nice.
They're either from outside of Sacramento, Oak Grove, or from the Bay Area. Shout out to my girl. Hey. I'm not going to say her name, but shout out to my girl. She's like my farthest client that ever came to me. And she's from Monterey Bay, California.
Wow.
And I'm like, wow, I reached that far to people, and she found me on social media.
Amazing, actually.
Yeah, I'm like, what the heck? Like, I can build clients from heck far away.
Imagine.
I did not imagine that.
That means you're really good, because people are traveling to see you.
Yeah, like when it's hard for me in general to take compliments. Like I kind of deflect them. Like, no, you're pretty. No, your outfit's cute. Like I don't like
you.
No, you. Like I don't know how to take compliments, but like when people say like, yeah, I really like your work. You're like give me all these positive like things. Wow, it just makes me feel like, okay, I'm doing something good. Like I try my best to take it, because then that's what's gonna keep me going to get better.
Don't turn away compliments.
Don't turn away.
Always learn to say thank you.
Thank you so much. Because obviously they're not just going to say it just to say it, even though some people do that.
Some people do, but accept it. Hey, shit.
Yeah.
They took the time to say that to you.
Right. And I think
they did not have to.
Right. And I think this industry that I'm in, it's very creative, and I always see myself being in a creative outlet, creative spot. True. So I get to like make content. I get to like, I don't know, like have this space and just literally make it the way I want to. It's just like a free outlet for me to kind of like release.
And it's nice when a job could be or a career could be an outlet.
Yeah.
And I think being in the industries that we are, I think I appreciate the fact that it's been able to open doors outside of what we do. So that's like social media. We know we always talk about that. Being able to be creative in that aspect, meet other people and do things like this. Like, because obviously we have to meet all different kinds of people, and you just never know like who you're going to run into, who they know,
and you don't know who's watching.
You just never know. And so kind of like it's always a surprise. It's kind of like an adventure. Like you just never know who you're going to meet, what kind of opportunity you get to experience because you know these people, and then you build these relationships, and then you just have a really cool circle of people that trust you and like you can hang out with and just build even more. And it's just like, let's go.
No, yeah, I definitely love that. And what I love about lashing is like I get to reconnect with a lot of people that know me that I haven't talked to in forever. There's a lot of my clients that like they come to me because it's their first time getting their lashes done, and they're like, yeah, like I just saw that you do lashes and I know you and I feel more comfortable with you.
Really good with
that, and I get to meet new people and more connections. They refer me to other people. People I meet outside of lashing, they like, oh, you lash, like, and then they become my client. And then also I just love being able, I think I talked about this before, but I love being able to provide people a space where they can just talk and release and feel safe and just relax. And I'm glad I can provide that for people who work so hard, you know, because it's a luxury to get your lashes done.
Absolutely.
So, and when someone takes the time out of their day, their busy schedule, to spend a couple hours with me, I think it's worth a lot, and it means a lot more than what they're paying. So
I agree. I love that. It's a good one.
Yeah. Next. Okay, let me choose.
I might do this the whole damn episode because
I know
topics to talk about.
I know. I love this. What's your father's name, and tell me one thing about him?
This is such a like perfect question because it's about my dad, and my dad is like would love that I'm talking about him right now.
Yeah, same.
But his name is Sunny Boy Panganiban.
Sunny Boy.
Yes, boy. It's in his birth certificate.
Wow. B-O-I?
B-O-Y. No, boy.
Boy.
Because I went as a Tito Boy. But he's not Tito Boy. My grandpa's boy.
Boy. Okay.
But yes, his name is Sunny Boy Panganiban. One thing about him is I am like his mini-me. Because he loves to make videos just like me. Like he edits videos. He also is very extra. Might be a little more extra than me. Like he's the kind of guy, like I can pull up my phone right now and he sends our family group chat videos of him singing with like different backdrops.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
He's the type that will play his own singing in the car.
He'll run it back.
Yeah, he doesn't care. He's like so out there, and I'm not as extreme as he is, but I appreciate that. I love that about him.
Aww,
it's extra, and like we'll be like eye roll about things, but no, he's like the funniest guy ever.
My dad, very ethnic name. His name is Emerito Ibanez Salangsang.
Damn.
Oh, damn. Yeah. Woo! There's no boy in that one. But my dad is Emerito Ibanez Salangsang.
Yeah,
and so he's the oldest in his family. You know, Kuya. Oh, your dad's Kuya too? Kuya in Tagalog, or in Filipino, it's older brother. So basically, I think, like you said, you're a mini-me of your dad. I think I'm also a mini-me of my dad, in a sense where we have the same, like, we're both Sagittarius, so we're both fire. So whenever we get into it say we get upset, we're both like, rare. Like, so like he gets mad, but I just match it. So I just clap back. And so like I think we're the same in that sense with energy. He's a really hard worker. What else? He likes to sing like your dad. He like, speaking of playing back what he sings, my dad was in a band. Like they were like a cover band for like contemporary rock, or like rock, like Van Halen. They sang like a whole bunch of like songs, but their band was called East and West because they're all Filipino. It's basically like his cousins and one of his friends, and a brother-in-law, and basically obviously they come from the East, and now they're in the West, so East and West. So yeah, like my dad, they had like a mixtape, like they had like cassettes of like the recordings of them like playing in the garage.
One thing about my dad is he loves bands. Like he will drive hour just to go to a Filipino restaurant that has a band.
Live band.
They love live bands.
Live bands, cover bands, to be, everything.
Like, extra. And he used to like sing covers too, like DJ or whatever back in the day. Daly City. Boy.
My dad was South San Francisco.
Oh, hey, that's where my family is. Too.
Yeah. My dad was San Francisco. My mom's from East Palo Alto. Okay. Yeah, and you were born in New York, or
no, San Francisco. So most of my family came from there.
Okay.
Lived in New York from a short period of childhood, and then came to Sacramento.
Okay.
Most of my family moved to Sacramento too, but then there's like my grandparents that stayed in the Bay. And I love going. Oh, I love the Bay.
Like, I love the Bay.
I want to live there.
If I could afford
Honestly,
it. If I could afford it, yes.
If I could just drop everything and go there, I will go live there, and I don't care where. I can stay with my grandma if I have to, until to pick myself back up. But there's just so much here and responsibilities here that I just can't go.
You can't go, but Sacramento in itself, I think, is a good place. Sacramento, Grove, I love it here.
I'm tired.
I'm not a heat girl.
Yeah,
we are Bay Area girls.
Bay Area.
We love the cold. I love the cold.
I love it. I was there last weekend for the listing appointment, and I did not want to leave, but I'll be back. And I might extend my stay.
Go during when it's hot. It's gonna be really hot.
It's not even hot though.
Right now?
Well, in South San Francisco.
No, I'm talking about here. Go when it's hot here. Then go over there. That's the smartest
degrees
thing.
This weekend.
Oh heck no! But
that's not cute.
Yeah. Yep. Bay Area. I was born in Hayward.
You're a Hayward girl.
And then moved here, and then a lot of our family is half and half. Some of them moved here, and then some of them are still in the Bay Area. So. Yeah. Okay, that's a good question. Okay. That's a good question.
Do you think I was popular in school? I mean, we kind of knew each other already, so.
I feel like we were both pretty involved. I want to say popular. I wasn't popular, but we were involved.
Yeah.
I think we were involved enough to know different circles of people. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was in a lot of different classes with different people that I didn't even talk to.
And plus you were in dance, so like you guys were connected with a lot of things too.
Some people just knew me as the one in the dancer, you are. Honestly.
Yeah, I'd say we were pretty connected.
I was homecoming queen.
You were? What year?
I was one of them, senior year. You know how there's like a different bunch of people? I was in that.
I was homecoming actually it was my sophomore year.
Okay.
It was so sweet. Like the upperclassmen in varsity volleyball, this is when I was in JV for volleyball, they all voted me in to vote, because you know how like everyone had to vote, like the upperclassmen or whatever. I'm just like, y'all voted for me? Okay. Yeah, so we got to both experience the sash, the parade. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow.
We did that.
I think I remember you senior year. Yeah. I think I voted for you.
I was shocked. But anyway,
that's a good one. Here, let me choose. Popular. Yeah. Okay, when you're asked how are you, how often do you answer truthfully? We just talked about this last time. We talked about it last time. We don't like surface level.
I'm gonna work on not saying good every time, or stop saying how are you when I literally don't want to, like, because you know when you say how are you, it's just like a passing type thing.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say hi. Like, I'm not gonna bother, because I'm not gonna sit there and listen. I have things to do.
Yeah, as long as if they ask me first, then I'll be like, you know what, I'm doing pretty okay. I'm fine. Like, I want to be more truthful with it.
Yeah, but then it requires you to have a conversation, and if you don't have time for that conversation,
that's why people say it, I think.
Yeah.
Just to fill the empty gaps. Here, let me choose another one.
Yeah.
We literally talked about that.
Yeah.
How Fenty. Okay, what's your mother's name? The most beautiful thing about her.
Aww, my mother. It's like she's amazing. I think she is the glue to our family. Her name is
sure.
Mariela Panganiban. Or Mayette. They call her Mayette.
Mayette.
Yeah,
okay.
That's like her name. That's how I got my middle name, because our first name.
Okay.
You know how Filipinos have like
they mix
first two names?
Yeah.
Hers is Mayette, but they call me Serina May.
Okay.
No, she's just like the glue to our family. She's the most sweetest person in our family. Holds everyone together. Most affectionate. She's like, without her, like, our family, it would just, I don't know, it would have a missing piece. Like, she's like literally the heart. Like my dad said, she's like the heart and soul of our family. She's the opposite of my dad, which is funny because she's from the Philippines, he's from America. She's more on the quiet. Like,
wow.
She likes to be like low key, and it's funny because my brother is just like her, where they're the more quiet, chill ones, but then me and my dad are the ones that want to get in front of the camera and like
take the mic for karaoke.
Like, yeah, we like more attention, I guess, than the other two, which is kind of funny. And then me and my dad like vanilla milkshakes, they like chocolate milkshakes. We're just on different teams, but
it's good.
My mom is like also like my best friend. Like we can talk to each other about anything, so I appreciate that.
Yeah, shout out to Auntie.
Yes. What about you?
Yeah, my mom's name, her name is Nancy Balsita Salangsang.
Okay.
And so, yeah, she's basically the most patient person I've ever met in my entire life. Like, if I thought I was patient, but actually she's the most patient one. She's very calm, very zen. Like my dad, his energy is really high up here.
Opposites too.
They're very opposite. My dad's fire, my mom's water, basically.
Yes,
so, like,
I agree.
I'm just like, how did y'all, like,
it's just opposites, maybe,
I guess. Because, like, whenever I was younger, I'm just like, do you guys have anything to comment? But no, yeah, like they balance each other out really well. Like I think she calms it down. My mom always says like, yeah, I saved your dad. I'm like, yeah, yes, you did. Yeah. You did. Because he would have been out here in the streets, okay? That's just facts. And so my mom, yeah, very patient, very calm, very kind, like an angel, basically.
Same. I think we're like
both our moms are like, yeah, without my mom, yeah, bestie. I think the older I got, the more I got closer with my mom.
Absolutely. Same here.
Yeah, because we just be talking shit together, okay? At this point, she'd be like, Callie, I'm like, yes? Like, what are you doing? What's your plans today? Aww. And then in between that, my mom would be like, and so anyways, this was what happened. And I was like, mother, you just started the conversation midway. Like, what are you talking about? She just wants to spill the tea. But
I love that.
That's she's able. Yeah.
Shout out to our mothers.
Shout out to our mothers, both the aunties.
I don't know what we would do without the mothers.
Yeah.
What is the most unexplainable thing that's ever happened to you? God.
Unexplainable.
Can we tell
scary?
Can we tell a story without context?
Yeah.
Like an experience that happened without context?
Sure.
It's kind of embarrassing that I'm saying it, but it's just I'm going to do it for the podcast.
Maybe.
Whatever. Because it says, explain the most unexplainable thing that's ever happened. Because I don't want to explain it.
You don't have to explain it. Yeah.
You can just chasing somebody to their car. People, I'm saying this. Some people know the story, like my close friends. But I'm not going to explain it because it's unexplainable. But basically, I was chasing someone to their car. God, I can't say this. And then he went into the car. He or she went into the car. And then, I don't know if this person saw me trying to chase after them for whatever reason. But I grabbed onto the handle of the car, and this person, drove off. And no, I did not get brutally injured. I just, kind of fell. And I was on the ground. And, yeah. And then some girl, I guess, saw me as she was walking into the house. She's like, Serina? And that was the most, worst experience ever. So, basically, I chased after someone.
You don't have to explain it,
I don't know
but
if
that's kind of crazy.
Or not. Maybe they did, but if they did, that's messed up. And then the car just went, and my hand was on the handle.
And you let go?
And it was just a dramatic scene, because it's just, slowly falling with the car.
Wow, dramatic.
And then I'm just
dramatic.
That really just happened to me.
What the heck?
And this girl, it's like a movie, dude.
Sounds like a movie scene.
And I had just gotten my new soccer sweats that day.
Ooh, was it the Adidas?
There was a little rip. Yeah.
The infamous Adidas. God. Everyone wanted those.
I have a lot of insane stories that I don't know if I will ever say on the podcast. Maybe someday. But that's just a little. That
was kind of interesting. There's a lot of holes in there.
Taste of
interesting.
The crazy shit that I've gone through.
The most unexplainable thing that's ever happened to me. Unexplainable. I guess
there's so many.
I guess this one is pretty unexplainable. This is when I was at the age of 8 or 9. I was in Anaheim, California on vacation with my family, and we were shopping in Ross, and I was with my brother, my kuya, and there was this lady that came up to us, and she was like, is she yours? To my brother. And he was like, yeah. And she was kind of being weird. And so she was like, here, take my card. You guys can come here we're having an audition for Disney Channel, and your daughter or your sister will be perfect. Come to the audition at DoubleTree in Anaheim. And she gave us our card. And I was like, what? This has to be fake. What is this? And we Googled it, and it was a real event happening. And so my parents were like, yeah, we're gonna go. And so we went into DoubleTree. I was so nervous, we didn't have time to change. And I was like, what is happening? At first in my mind, I'm like, am I really doing this? Is this for real? Be for real.
So fun, but yeah.
And my parents were really excited for me, because they're like, oh my God, what if they choose Callie? What if she's on Disney Channel? And I'm younger, and I'm just like, I don't know, do they even, am I even, good for it? I was doubting myself anyways. This is how I am. But yeah, we go into the audition. There's hundreds of kids there with their parents. And I think that's what got me really nervous. Because obviously I wasn't prepared for it. It was really unexplained. Where did she come from? I didn't know this girl was going to be in Ross. And so we waited in line. I got registered. I got a number. And then I sat with a whole bunch of kids my age. And they just put us into different groups. And I remember it was my time to go up to the camera. I think they gave us a line to practice.
Oh my God. Legit.
And it was legit. It was like a weird experience. I didn't know it was gonna happen to me. And so they gave us a line. It was along the lines of like, I'm having the best time at Disneyland or something like that. It was like for a commercial. And so I did it, and obviously the person who was leading it, like, okay, kids, like, make sure when you read it, like, you're really excited, like, you're at Disneyland, right? And so yeah, I read my line. They told me to say it really enthusiastically. Like, I was like, oh, am I even an actor? Like, am I really doing this? I had imposter syndrome. I was like, am I qualified? I started doubting myself, but I did the best that I could. And they're like, yeah, great job. Next kid. I was like in a group of like 50 like kids like that were my age.
God damn.
And it was very overwhelming. Obviously, it's very like intimidating. Like, some of these kids look like they knew what they were doing. They've been to these types of things before, but this girl literally picked me off from the street. Like, I was at Ross, okay? And so after that, they started cutting people, like making the group smaller and smaller. I think I made it through a couple of rounds. And then after that, we were there for the whole day. After that, I think I got cut, and then I think I was really sad because I started crying.
I freaking love Disney Channel.
I started crying, and then my mom and dad, they're like, it's okay, like, you did your best. Like, what if, like if she didn't find you wouldn't even be here. Like, you would have just had a normal day. Like, this was a blessing. You know, like, they were just trying to tell me, like, wow. Like, first of all, my dad, at first, he was like, oh, my God, you could have been, like, a star. Oh, no. You could have been on Disney Channel. I think that's what got me really crying.
My dad was like that, too.
Yeah, like, oh, you could have been.
Perform really good.
You could have been. But then my mom was like, no, she did good. Like, you did, like, your best.
But as a kid, you were probably so, like, torn about it.
I was torn. And what scared me about it, too, is, like, my mom wasn't with me. Like, I had to sit in, like a row of chairs with these kids, and my mom sat with the other parents. It was last minute, like the day of, and so like I didn't get it, but yeah, potentially I had the potential.
That's so fun. I love your look. I don't even want to. I want to take out my story now. Like, that was embarrassing.
No, like that was a good one, but yeah, that I can't even explain how that lady found me, or like if she found anyone else at Ross. Like, you never know. Bring your child to the Ross.
What the heck?
I don't even think they do that anymore. Like open calls, but.
I wanted to be a Disney Channel so bad.
I wanted to be like
practice lines. I used to go on the internet and find scripts of Hannah Montana or High School Musical, and I would practice
High School Musical for sure.
I wanted to be a star. I'm telling you.
I wanted to be the one.
I want to be like,
hi guys, my name is Kelly, and you're watching Disney Channel. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I was crying.
I practiced it all the time.
Yeah, I was really distraught, and I was really heartbroken because I was like, wow, like I wasn't good enough. You know, like I started thinking about all these doubtful things at a young age. But yeah, that was my experience.
Oh my God, I wish you were on Disney Channel.
Yo, we would be hilarious if.
What's your favorite show on Disney Channel?
Growing up, in the day. I think you could do like top 5. So That's a Raven.
Yes, hard. That's a Raven.
That's a Raven. Hannah Montana's Keeping Up. Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
Lizzie McGuire.
Even Stevens.
Lizzie McGuire movie.
Kim Possible.
Everything. Wizards was
Wizards of Waverly Place.
Gomez, but
Wizards of Waverly Place was a staple for me for sure. But I remember trying to stay up until 7, 8 central to get like the back-to-back episodes of Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
Every night there was a movie.
Mm-hmm. Oh, do you remember the premiere of High School Musical #1?
Yeah.
And how like after they showed it, they like oh, stay tuned, we're gonna teach you the dance.
Yeah. Oh my God, I miss those days so much. I love that we grew up around that time.
Yeah,
when that was a good really time. Poppin', because like Disney Channel is not even like a thing now.
I don't even know. Like I have Disney
just
Plus,
like, tuning into TV,
but I don't have. I don't know if there's a channel still. Is there? Mm-hmm. I just know the shows are kind of interesting.
Yeah, I just go back on Disney Plus and rewatch like.
Yeah, I rewatched. And
movies, like the original movies, like Cheetah Girls.
Because we are sisters, we stand together.
Girl.
Anyway, one more.
Okay, we're gonna do one more. Just end off our episode. Let's make sure it's a good one. I'm not doing a staring contest with you.
No, I'm gonna lose.
Oh, we did this one already.
So the kind explain. Yeah, I don't like that one.
Well, we kind of went through these ones. Okay. Pinterest would describe you as only I know that I am. Do you want to get deep?
We want to end on a good, funny one.
No.
Look at this one. It says, call someone you admire and tell them why you appreciate them. Put them on speakerphone.
It sounds like a good idea.
It does, but what if they don't answer and that's just embarrassing?
Like, they're just like, I don't know if they want to be on here.
Yeah, they're not. Okay, they didn't. Yeah, we don't want to put them in a weird spot.
We're just going to go see.
if you are not watching the YouTube right now, we're looking through. You should watch it, but we're looking through like questions that we can.
Something we can end off on again, like on a good note.
There's this one, but that's one. It says, "How can you become a better person?" Now,
in
next,
so many ways.
Next, if you could.
How many tickets do you think I've gotten in life? What do you think my celebrity crush is?
What about this one? If you could prescribe me one thing to do for the rest of the month, what would it be and why?
Prescribe you?
Yeah.
Something to do for the rest of the month?
Maybe like a challenge, maybe? I guess we can prescribe each other the same thing. This will be good for like a social media. Yeah.
What is it, July 11th? Prescribe you with something to do for the rest of this month.
If you could prescribe me one thing to do,
I would say like a really great night routine.
Especially I don't have one, which is
especially
good.
After what I've experienced last night. Like find a routine that doesn't feel like a chore, that will make you feel so good. You know that feeling? You have those good nights where like before bed, because there's a lot of nights where like you just fall asleep or like you're just on your phone before bed, but just like you're in your nice PJs, you smell good, you're clean.
That. Okay.
You read a book or you're journaling. And you're just in bed and nothing really, like, your mind is just like zen. Like, I love those nights. And
I don't have that, so let me try. For you, I know you haven't danced in a while, but maybe you can try dancing again.
That's a good one. I've been thinking about taking a class.
You should, like, not all the time, but like maybe for the rest of the month, maybe you can go to like maybe 2 or 3 classes.
That's such a good idea.
Because I think that's a great idea, because I think you need something to do for yourself again. Yeah. Like another thing to pour back into yourself. And you love dance.
Because I was taking dance classes before sometimes, but no, I haven't taken one in a long time.
You should.
It's a good one.
Yeah. Okay. Catch us out there.
Catch my dance video.
There you go,
and let me know how your night routine goes.
Okay, yeah, I like that one. This is a good one. Yay! What a great way to end our episode. Yay!
We kept it real casual, y'all.
Yeah, everyone buy this game. This is a good game.
Please.
This is a good game. But yeah, that'll wrap it up. Let us know what you guys want us to talk about in the upcoming episodes. We'll go ahead and put up another poll on Instagram. But you can catch us on Spotify, catch us on Apple Podcasts, and of course YouTube if you're here.
Hopefully.
Hit that subscribe button. I feel like a YouTuber.
Follow us.
Hit that like,
notification
comment,
bell, and just tell your friends.
Yeah.
If they want to buy a house or get their lashes done. I'm just kidding.
That part. Honestly, yeah. If you need someone to talk about, need help with a house, real estate, anything,
we got you.
We got you, girl. Do your lashes.
We are versatile.
We really are. We really are. I can't even lie about it. That's another flex. Okay, we're going to get out of here.
Thank you guys for watching.
Bye.
Signing out.
Bye. Peace.